Good afternoon or good evening, whenever you are watching this NHL first round picks video. It is once again your favorite sports fan here, the DOUG. And the NHL playoffs start today because of the lockout. So just as a heads up, the last possible date of a game 7 would be June 28th. Now the season was short due to the lockout, so many people may even forget when the playoffs were to start. Just as a heads up, this has two very unique things. 2013 Stanley Cup playoff marks the first time since '96 that the original 6 teams has advanced to the playoffs in the same year. Also, this year marks the first time since 2004 that 2 Canadian teams have played each other in the first round. In the Eastern Conference, Pittsburgh Penguins got the number 1 seed, followed by the Montreal Canadiens, Washington Capitals, Boston Bruins, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the New York Rangers, the Ottawa Senators, and the New York Islanders. Over on the Western Conference, the Chicago Blackhawks are not only the number 1 seed, but also won the President's Trophy. So they are the number 1 seed overall. Followed by the Ducks of Anaheim, the Vancouver Canucks, the St. Louis Blues, the Kings of Los Angeles, the San Jose the Sharks, the Detroit Red Wings, and the Minnesota Wild. So let's get to these picks for the conference quarterfinals for the Eastern and Western Conference. We're going to start with the Eastern Conference. Game 1, I had the Pittsburgh Penguins over the New York Islanders. I just think the Penguins are the better team. Islanders, hey, congratulations on making it, but I don't see you advancing too far. Or even, I think Penguins will win this one in 5 games. I'll be nice to the Islanders and give them 1 win. Next, the Montreal Canucks versus the Ottawa Senators. I'm going to take the Montreal Canadiens. My mistake. Shows you how up early I am today. I'm going to take the Canadiens. Montreal, definitely the better team on this. They'll move on to take on Pittsburgh. I think the Canadiens, Montreal, will win in 6 games. Next, the Capitals versus the New York Rangers. I'm going with an upset here. I'm going to take the New York Rangers to win in 7 games. Washington is definitely the better team. I just think the Rangers, I think they're the dog horse of the Eastern Conference bracket. So it's going to be very interesting. I would like to see this one come true, but I don't think it was. But I'm going to take the Rangers anyway in 7 games. And then the last one, the Boston Bruins versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm going to go with Boston. Bruins have a great history. I wish them luck in the playoffs. I think everyone's going to be cheering for any Boston team right now. My opinion. Everyone's not going to want to boo them. Everyone's going to have them in their hearts. I say Bruins advance to the next round. Over on the Western Conference. By the way, I have Bruins winning it in 6 games. Blackhawks versus the Wild. I have the Chicago Blackhawks winning in 4 games over the Wild. Wild, I think, are just lucky to be in there. Next, it's the Ducks versus the Red Wings. I'm going to take the Ducks. Red Wings did not look impressive this year. Ducks are definitely the better team. They will advance. Next, I have the Canucks over the Sharks. Canucks, definitely the better team. Sharks, you usually do better than this. I'm surprised you got the 6th seed. Canucks should easily advance. Canucks in 5 games. And I have the Ducks in 5 as well. Last one, the Blues versus the Kings. A coin flip, if you ask me. I am going to take, in an upset, the Los Angeles Kings. I just think, the Blues are definitely the better team on paper. I just feel the Kings could be that underdog in the Western Conference. I don't think no one's going to give them a shot. Just because they're playing the Blues and then they would have to play the Canucks. But again, that's my opinion. I think Kings will be the underdog out of those seeds. Because, granted, now someone's like, oh, the Wild and the Red Wings and the Sharks should be the underdog. Yeah, but I just feel no one's going to give the Kings credit to what they are. Alright? So those are my picks. I got Penguins, Montreal, Rangers, Bruins, Blackhawks, Ducks, the Canucks, and the Kings all advancing. And just as a heads up, the first 3 games are Blackhawks versus the Minnesota Wild, starting tonight at 8 o'clock Also tonight at 10:30, you got the Ducks versus the Red Wings. And at 8 p.m., you had the St. Louis Blues versus the Los Angeles Kings. Let me know what you think of my picks. Let me know who you're picking in this NHL playoffs. So until I see you next time, this is the DOUG saying, have a great Monday and have a great week. Woo!